Have you ever been kicked out of a session? I understand the host leaving and ending the game for everyone, but what I'm talking about is right before you are about to extract, you're kicked. All that time spent for nothing, rewards, samples, and medals, just gone because someone wanted to kick you. The good news is, this is well on the radar of people over at Arrowhead Games. Now, the CEO over at Arrowhead Games caught wind of people being upset and furious on how they could get kicked for no reason, so he decided to ask the community what the best way to go about dealing with this was, and there were a lot of responses. He posted this over on Twitter. So the first complaint was, I've been removed from matches due to using a single stratagem or a particular weapon the host doesn't like. People will kick for the tiniest reasons. On the upside, those matchups have been few and far between, but frequent enough to be notable. Pyle said, this is so shitty. Also very hard to solve. We have some ideas but no conclusion. You know what? Let's try this. Hive Mind. Do you have a design suggestion for how to improve this experience? And there were a lot of different comments on how to go about this. It would be helpful under recent teammates to highlight the person who just kicked you so you can block them in return and hopefully never get matched with them again. Pyle said, it's a good idea, I like it. I've been kicked several times at the end of the mission. Once even on the score screen after the Pelican took off. It's incredibly frustrating that I spend 15 to 30 minutes for absolutely nothing. So far it seems that they do this because they can because I was not underperforming. Pyle said, yeah, not allowing kicking at the point or giving rewards anyways would solve that. Would it be possible to apply a way to penalize someone for kicking X amount of times within a given time frame? Say someone has 10 kicks within 30 minutes and gets flagged. It's a good idea to track it through telemetry and create some sort of analysis on this. Thank you for your input. Under the crossplay option, have a toggle for preferred style, either hardcore or fuck it we ball. Use whatever wording you prefer. This is a good one. Solve it before it even becomes a problem. So like I said, there was numerous tweets on people implementing a voting system, but in terms of that, it would have been just like, you know, if you join up with a squad of 3, of course they're going to kick you out. You know, so the voting system was kind of not an option, so they're still looking at other things. Lastly, Pyle said this, thank you for everyone for your suggestions. I will ask the team to look at this thread and draw inspiration. This is a pretty cool thing, the entire community coming together to discuss a hard to solve problem. Even though vote kick is the easiest, it has some downsides and there is always a better solution. So hopefully here soon we are going to get a change in the kicking system. Like I said, I understand, you know, if the host leaves the game, that's understandable. But it's those times when, say, you bring a 500 a little too close to the party, or you have your mortars and they're kicking people, which you shouldn't really be bringing those mortars on just normal missions. Come on, guys, be better. So I am glad they are so involved with the community. It's never fun getting kicked. I can understand, like, you know, if you keep bombing your team or doing childish things, but to be out there kicking ass for 30 minutes only to be kicked at the end is completely defeating. I am glad they took all these responses into consideration, and I can't wait to see what they come up with. So that's it for me, guys. Like and subscribe as always, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. I've been pretty sick the last week. It's been pretty rough. Down in the description below, I will put a link to the Twitter thread. Oh no, it's called X now, or whatever it's called. Yeah, I'll put a thing down there in the description so you guys can look through all the different responses the community has given in order to solve this issue. So, you guys have a great one. I'll see you next time.